unique thing about the city of Lagos is that it is the smallest in size in Nigeria, and yet it is one of the most populous and a center of economic activities in the country. Also dubbed as one of the most cosmopolitan states, Lagos serves as the land of opportunities to millions of residents and visitors whose success stories cannot be told without this city that never goes to sleep. Welcome to Inside Lagos. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi.
Ẹni tí ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni ò dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Mo ní pé bó o bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn òyìnbó débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Haúsá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Àwọn Ìgbò débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tá a jẹ́ ṣe. Àwa ni center of excellence. Gbogbo Yorùbá débẹ̀ wọ́n rí tí wọ́n mú lọ. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ẹni òde kò yìn ẹkù kan. Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ lórí àwa. Àwa ni center of excellence. Ọ̀pọ̀ ò bá dé kò yìn ẹkù kan.
Governor Babajide SANWO-OLU has flagged off the OJOTA-OPEBI link bridge and roads around Ikeja. He also inaugurated the IKOSI-ISHERI Local Council Development Area new Secretariat, among other legacy projects. We were there. Maneuvering the OPEBI traffic is a major problem motorists who ply that area contend with daily. The geometric increase in the volume of traffic and limitations in connectivity options around OPEBI, Maryland, Ogudu corridors, the inadequate U-turn at OPEBI, and lack of network of roads are what Governor Babajide SANWO-OLU is addressing according with the Transportation Master Plan. The OJOTA-OPEBI link bridge and approach roads at completion would decongest and reduce the traffic gridlock often experienced around OPEBI, Mobolaji Bank-Anthony Way, and Mende corridor.
We have a firm conviction that this almost 4-kilometer OJOTA-OPEBI link bridge and the approach roads consisting of 2.8 road lengths that will accede to the welfare and to the well-being of our people is also our own modest testament of our commitment to the greater Lagos agenda. I certainly want to charge the contractor, and see if they can hand over this road and this bridge to us in 18 months. And so in consideration of this exponential growth rate of our commercial activity and services within this axis, and for us to be able to address the challenges of a huge traffic burden occasioned by the growth in the city, we've decided to provide a carefully designed, innovative solution that will ease the daily gridlock that we currently experience by commuters. As we are aware, there is presently no direct link between the OPEBI, Maryland, and OJOTA. The available road infrastructure that links these axes are also limited in its connectivity and the options. Thus, during peak hours, high traffic volume within these axes usually congests into Ikeja traffic gridlock. Consequently, recognize the need to provide another legacy project by constructing the OJOTA-OPEBI link bridge and all the approach roads to connect OPEBI Road from its tail end over there with the Lagos-Ikorodu Road by the Odo-Ayala at my left-hand side. We're doing this believing that this will be a landmark legacy development into the infrastructure and the traffic management network of Lagos. We're not just only doing that, we'll also be doing a major interchange at Maryland, a bus interchange at Maryland. The 2 petrol stations that we see that we have acquired, we're doing an overhead interchange at Maryland where buses can conveniently park and pick passengers there. And we're also doing connectivity with pedestrians from this bridge and this road that we're doing, that we can connect and we can get a lot of our people walk in a very sane and serene environment. We've talked about it, that what we're about is ensuring that our promises, even if you don't believe what we say, you cannot disbelieve what we're doing. If we don't like what we are, but you cannot disbelieve what we have done. If we don't want to say that we have not done anything, but you cannot disbelieve what you see on the roads and on the tracks that we're doing.
These major legacy projects. Legacy in the sense that it is going to open up Ikeja for development. Legacy in the sense that it's going to create jobs for our people. Legacy in the sense that business environment will be better off. Mr. Governor, we thank you for this fulfillment of plans that had been on the drawing board for 20 years. For the first time, we are seeing a major development of Ikeja since Ashwaju left the office. You've touched so many of our roads, especially the Awolowo Way stroke, the Agege Motor, the Link Road. Thank you for doing that for us. Thank you for relieving us of traffic. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
From Ikeja, all roads lead to IKOSI-ISHERI Local Council Development Area. Governor SANWO-OLU was swarmed by jubilant supporters and residents. It's an exciting moment here. The governor is here to inaugurate a new office complex and new international food markets.
We're doing a commissioning of a magnificent edifice here. But we need to give glowing tributes and to acknowledge our national leader, the great party that we all belong to, the All Progressive Party Congress, and to say a big thank you to the architect of modern Lagos, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who during his tenure birthed a very difficult task. He birthed the creation of 37 LCDA out of the existing 20 local government. This visionary leader remained undaunted, and he demonstrated uncommon courage at that time in the face of very deep intimidation by the federal government of the day to ensure that those LCDAs do not see a bath. Do we recall the struggle that we all fought to validate those 37 LCDA? And we said at that time, we cannot throw the baby and the bathwater away. Today, I stand here very encouraged and very happy because Shaju did not look back. Instead, and he gave birth to IKOSI-ISHERI as one of the 37 LCDAs then. And so you could see that the vision at that time is what has given credence to popular grassroots governance that we are seeing in Lagos today. It's testament to the soundness of idea because the existence of this LCDA was greatly facilitated by the grassroots intuition that Ashwaju had at that time. And we can see social economic development in the whole of IKOSI-ISHERI and all the other 36 LCDA. And so I want to give credence and acknowledge him and say we're indeed happy that he stood the ground and we're all here to celebrate 20 local government and 37 LCDA. And we can see that today we're commissioning a modern edifice, 2 projects in all, an ultra-modern secretariat complex and the IKOSI Fruit Market, phase 1. These are real examples of initiatives of grassroots democracy and social economic growth. Our government has been extremely supportive of all of our local government chairmen. We have given them the latitude for them to fulfill all of their political promises to their various local government and LCDA. And this is another example to that. I want to challenge all of the other chairmen that are here that will continue to raise the bar and will expect that you all see this as responsible governance, and all of you pick up the pieces and show that indeed the confidence that the people have given to you will not be put to shame. The real dividend of democracy that we have assured and we have promised our people will come to reality.
Permit me to reel out our achievements so far in the past 6 months: construction of Oluyombo Street, IKOSI, construction of Elegbele Street, IKOSI, construction of Tunde Abimbola Street, Magodo, Phase 2.
If you reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, so better day for Lagos.
Our fruit market was like a slum, but thank God for the redevelopment. We appreciate Mr. Governor for the support, and the council chairman, inclusive of the developer, and I must especially appreciate the support of the traders here. Now we can see that he has turned it around. It's an edifice now that we wouldn't have any choice. The traders will not have any choice than to maintain the good work that has taken place here. They have to maintain the transformation that has taken place here.
The projects inaugurated are major infrastructure that promotes the socio-economic development of Lagos State.
If you reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, so better day for Lagos, yeah. Reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, yeah. Better Lagos, OLU, OJOTA-OPEBI, you want the better Lagos, OLU, OJOTA-OPEBI, you want the better Lagos, OLU, OJOTA-OPEBI, you want the better Lagos, OLU, OJOTA-OPEBI, yeah. OJOTA-OPEBI, lovely, OJOTA-OPEBI, lovely. Talk about Milan, talk about security, talk about island, talk about good road, talk about SANWO-OLU, talk about good life. SANWO-OLU lele, ìtẹ̀síwájú lele, jọmọ àṣírí lele, SANWO-OLU lele, mo kíra fún SANWO-OLU àti deputy wa.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-OLU has urged officers of the Nigerian police force to emulate commitment to the work of the former Commissioner of Police, AIG HAKEEM ODUMOSU. He said this at the farewell and pull-out ceremony held at the police college in honor of the former Commissioner of Police.
The standard and the rest of the parade, sir! Deputy Inspectors General of Police, Assistant Inspectors General of Police, Commissioners of Police.
It's a ceremony organized to appreciate a fine officer. AIG HAKEEM ODUMOSU has served for 32 years, and it is time for the former Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Command, to pull out of the Nigerian police force.
We want to appreciate.
For his uncommon dedication to work and discipline, encomiums were showered on the Assistant Inspector General of Police.
You are known for diligence, hard work. You are strict. You are professional. You are a disciplined officer. And to cap it up, You are not an officer who indulged in mercantile policing. When I say mercantile policing, I mean an officer that is corrupt.
I've known HAKEEM for quite a while. As an officer, give him any assignment, you are sure he will discharge that assignment satisfactorily. Let me advise him that it is now time for him to settle down as a family man.
Throughout the period as the chairman task force, he was always up and doing. Remember vividly, we had so many challenges that time. All that period, ODUMOSU exhibited bravery and gallantry.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-OLU said Mr. ODUMOSU introduced several security strategies to the state's command and urged others to emulate his character and dedication to work.
I want to charge the brand new CP Lagos that indeed ODUMOSU's shoes are very big, but we're confident that you also will rise up to those challenges. I want to use ODUMOSU's testament to charge all of the Nigerian police officers in Lagos State Command that indeed you will be doing disservice to him if this level of policing in Lagos State do go down. I expect it to go up. I expect your commitments. I expect your assurances. Indeed, Tango 1 came, he saw, and he conquered.
For the officer popularly known as Tango 1, it's a day of joy even though the journey has not been smooth.
I have no regrets joining the force. Nigerian police force properly groomed me. So groomed me to become a professional law enforcement officer that can stand tall among my peers anywhere in the world. I want to suggest the establishment and funding of a pre-retirement training institute for retiring police officers and men, where they will be trained to acquire various skills that are related to their passion and interests.
A long rope in their hands, AIG HAKEEM ODUMOSU, accompanied by his wife Nafisat, were pulled out with a loud ovation. This climaxed the event. It's a goodbye to an officer who worked 24 hours a day to see residents slept easy, as confirmed by many. Mr. HAKEEM Olusegun ODUMOSU was born on 25th of January 1962. He was a commissioner of police in Edo State and Lagos commands. He is a lawyer and an author. Mr. ODUMOSU retires as an Assistant Inspector General of Police, and coincidentally, he leaves the force on the day he clocked 60.
With the pulling out parade of a former Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Command, AIG HAKEEM Olusegun ODUMOSU here at the Police College, Ikeja, it means that behind this gate he's going to pull down his uniform and then can only visit henceforth as a civilian. Governor Babajide Sanwo-OLU says the former governor of Lagos State and the national leader of the All Progressives Congress is not just a wise choice, but a good one for the position of the president. The governor spoke at the inauguration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2023 Working Committee in Lagos. We were there.
Days after the national leader of APC, Bola Tinubu, made his intention known to President Buhari to run for the highest post in the land come 2023, his constituency, where he was governor for 8 years, has inaugurated a movement to garner support for his ambition. Gathered here are supporters of Bola Tinubu from every part of the state, including the governor of the state, Babajide Sanwo-OLU, who came to inaugurate the working committee for the movement.
And the
Director General of the movement highlighted why the ABAT 2023 is important for the realization of their national leader to clinch the presidency in 2023.
You know, others are support groups, but we are a movement. A movement will take over all the other organizations and will become a movement. Because when you are moving, it's like a moving train.
Some of the political leaders in the party also gave their consent to the ABAT movement and the importance of it.
And you have role to play, to nurture it, to sustain it, to protect it, and go into the world to propagate ABAT movement.
Something to sell, and that article is Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. And it is an article that is marketable.
So it's a time for payback. We should not do less. We must put all our resources and make it a success.
It's time for all of us to reach out and tell our people. More importantly, those who are statutory delegates, go back, make sure you talk to them, so that when the primary comes, all of us will be able to contribute to that particular basket.
For the governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu has proved his capacity while he was governor in the state and also shown his statesmanship as one who understands the yearnings of the people. This, they say, makes him the right choice.
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is not just a wise choice, it's a good choice. And we should not let it elude Nigeria come 2023. Let's take this message to every street, to every corner shop, to every beer parlor, to every market, to every community engagement, to every local council, to every nook and cranny of this country, to every city, to every region.
As the 2023 general elections draw closer, the governor admonished the citizens to get their PVC and vote right in the coming election.
Better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, oh, better day for Lagos, yeah. Reach Lagos, better life for Lagos, better hope for Lagos, better day for Lagos, yeah. Better Lagos, OLU, OJOTA-OPEBI, you want the sweet Lagos, OLU, OJOTA-OPEBI, you want the better Lagos, OLU,
And that's the package on this episode of Inside Lagos. Many thanks for being a part of it. But remember that the Greater Lagos agenda is a collective responsibility. Play your part. I'm Adedoja Salam Adeni. See you next time. Thanks for watching.